Alright, can't seem to get enough of this bad boy. Let's go down the list. Alright, here we go. So, the V-Star is here at my work shop. It is up on my friend Lonnie's jack, who was kind enough to bring it over here for us to use. And we have taken everything apart and gone through it all again. And I have just compiled a list of all of the things that we have done so far. So the first thing that we did to this bike back before it started running poorly, the owner wanted us to install some baffles. So we installed some baffles. We meaning me. One of them blew out, the darker colored one there blew out whenever we were test running the bike the other day, and the other one did not, because it was welded better. But you know, I think that must have been the bike trying to give us a clue, because during our more thorough carburetor cleaning, I actually took the time to look at the jets and confirm that it is jetted for the setup that it has. It has been jetted to accommodate the hypercharger and the straight pipes. And you may notice that there is a tremendous amount of oil dry or floor dry on the floor here. That is because whenever I was trying to fire the bike up just now, it dumped out, I don't know, probably like a quart of gas onto the floor. And that got me thinking, if that much gas is coming out of the exhaust, it's probably going into the engine too. So now my theory is that this bike is probably hydrolocked, because the crankcase is probably full of gas. Whenever you look at the sight glass down here, you can't really see anything, but you can tell that the fluid level is above the sight glass. Or maybe not. Maybe it's right there at the top. But still, there's bound to be some gas in there, if that much is dumping out of it. But geez Louise. Anyway, back to the list. Let's go down the list. Alright, replace the intake boots. We've talked about that before. Carbs have been cleaned multiple times. The bad gas, quote unquote, bad gas, has been drained and replaced with good gas. The petcock was replaced. Fuel line was replaced. The fuel filter was replaced. Plugs have been replaced. Coils have been replaced. Old coils have been reinstalled whenever it was determined that the ones that were on it weren't bad. Baffles were installed. Baffles were removed. I've tried various PMS settings and nothing has worked. Confirmed the jetting is correct for the setup. And is it hydrolocked? Having just looked at the sight glass and seen that it doesn't seem to be outrageously overfilled, it just seems to be kind of above the full line. I don't think that that's the case, but we confirmed compression is good in a previous video, and now I'm not really sure what other direction we can go. So yeah, I'm open to suggestions. The bike's not going anywhere. The owner had toyed with the idea of selling it, and then said, well, if we can get it running, I want to keep it. So not really sure what we should do. But anyway, yeah, that was a lot of gas. It was a crazy amount of gas. It was just like blasting out of there and just pouring out, like somebody was dumping it out of a friggin' gas can. So I tapped on the carburetor bowls in an attempt to get the float needles to seat. Jeez Louise, so much gas. Let's see what happens now. I've had the choke off because the bike didn't want to start with choke, but let me turn it back on just for the sake of demonstration. That's nothing new. Choke off. See what happens with choke off. Nothing. Let's see what happens with half choke. Nothing. Come on, dude, just run, please. It's starting to spit gas out again. I see a few little drops on the floor. Yeah. This dude, I don't know. I've seen videos of other people's V-Stars, and they didn't seem to have any trouble like this. This is wild. I'm not really sure what to make of it, because in the videos that I've seen, they basically did all of the things that I have done, or some variation of them, and got everything going, and they ran like champs. And I have known other people with V-Stars, and they ran like champs, had no trouble. And granted, this bike has been sitting for a little while, but I didn't think that it would be long enough, or had been long enough, for it to have developed irreparable problems. I mean, come on. It's a Yamaha, Come on now. Can't kill a Yamaha, right? Apparently you can. What are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I don't know, man. What are we gonna do? Heck for. Yeah, anyway, that's it for this one. Just wanted to give you guys an update. The V-Star is still here and still fighting with every breath. See you later.